Hi, I'm Pam Heller, AccuQuilt's cutting expert. AccuQuilt has released the Go Storm at Sea die. Now, quilters, this die is designed to cut one 3-color 9-inch block in just one pass through the cutter. But as a bonus, you can cut one 12-inch 3-color Storm at Sea block in just 3 passes through the cutter. This die is designed with those specialized dog ears. We've cut them off for you. We've also screen printed the letters for easy piecing and placement. Now, our good friend Eleanor Burns has this tip that I'm going to share with you. We're going to divide this die by 3 sections. So here's the dark fabric, the medium fabric, and the light fabric. Now you want to follow the pattern so that you can pre-cut your fabric to lay over the shapes. The first one I'm going to show you is the light. Now I wrote myself a little sticky note. On this particular die, you want to have 2 of the layers facing up and 2 of the layers facing down. The reason is this shape B right here is going to go on the outside of shape A to make a diamond in a rectangle. So in order for these shapes to fit correctly, 2 layers have to face up and 2 layers have to face down. So I'm using white on white, and I've already made my fabric so the 2 layers are facing up and the 2 layers are facing down. Then next, I'm going to take my medium fabric, which is my green, right here, and this is my dark fabric. So right here and right here. Now quilters, after you cut all of the pieces, it's going to look like this 9-inch block. You'll notice the 3 colors. Here's my tip. You want to find some fabric that maybe you don't love and make a test block. And for sure, you want to press your seams open. With this die and this block, you're going to get lots of bulk when you sew it together. So if you press your seams open, it will lay flat. All right, let me show you how easy it is to cut all of these pieces. So today I'm going to use my Go fabric cutter, but you could use your Go Big or your Studio fabric cutter with the appropriate adapter. All right, I'm going to open up my Go right here. Ta-da! Just take my die. All right. Static is built up, so we're going to give it some love. Get rid of that static, slide that mat, don't lift. And ta-da, now we've cut all of our pieces for our 9-inch block. Let me show you how easy it is to use this die to make one 12-inch block. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my light fabric. Now, I'm using batik, so it doesn't really matter. But if you were using a pattern, you want to have 2 layers facing up and 2 layers facing down. The reason is shape B, these are the pieces that go around this diamond to make the shape diamond in a rectangle. So in order to cut the pieces correctly, you need to have 2 layers facing up and 2 layers facing down. All right. Also, I'm going to need to cut 16 of shape D. So now I'm going to take 4 layers and put it over my light section. Then this is my dark section right here. Look at these beautiful batiks. All right, and here is my medium section. Now quilters, you really want to follow the pattern instructions and subcut your fabric so that it fits over the shapes easily. All right, now I'm going to use my Go fabric cutter today, but you could use your Go Big or even your Studio cutter with the appropriate adapter. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, static is built up in the cutter, so I'm gonna give it a little love. Get rid of that static, slide my mat, don't lift. And now look, I've cut all of these beautiful shapes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stack them up over here next to my block, and then I'm gonna continue to cut my pieces. I would tell you quilters, that's kind of my tip. You wanna cut your pieces first and then sew your block together, all right? So here's my shape H, and here's B, D and G, and so forth. All right. All right, now I want to lay my second group of fabric. So I'm going to cover shape E and shape B, and grab my little shape D right down here. All right, again, I'm going to put on my cutting mat. Quilters, it's really important that you adhere to the 6 layer rule. Don't exceed those 6 layers. All right, give it some love. Slide, don't lift. Ta-da. All right, so now I'm just gonna add these to my pile right over here. Look at these cute little D shapes. Think how hard it would be to cut these with a rotary cutter or by hand. All right, and my last shape. All right, quilters, I just have 6 of these little shape Ds to cut. So instead of using my big 10 by 24 mat, I'm just gonna put my pieces over here, take my 6 by 6 cutting mat, and then just run it through the cutter. Perfect. Give it some love, slide, don't lift. And that's it. So I've cut all of the pieces for a 12-inch, 3-color double sashing Storm at Sea block. I'm Pam Heller from AccuQuilt, reminding you that at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time so you can quilt more.